morning. My name is Lauren from the YMCA of Greater Boston. I have you here this morning for Gentle Flow Yoga. And for class today, you'll need 2 blocks or block-like items. We're going to start today with a mantra or quote. So maybe take a moment, grab your favorite cup of tea, cup of coffee, and we'll just start with a quote. So I'm going to share with you something that I've actually written on the whiteboard in my room, so I see it every morning as I wake. And it's just a few simple words, and it says, just as you are. So that's a reminder to me to accept myself just as I am, to show up to each yoga practice just as I am, to show up to work just as I am. And so we'll take that with us today as we practice. Show up exactly as you are. Meet yourself where you're at. And when you're ready, we're gonna make our way into our child's pose. Maybe you take another sip of tea and get settled in your shape. So soles of the feet together to touch, knees splay out wide, sink the hips back and reach the arms forward. And take a moment here to allow yourself to arrive. In order to meet ourselves where we're at, we have to ask ourselves how we're doing and check in. So maybe you ask yourself, how am I doing this morning? A moment to notice the physical body, how it feels in this first shape. And a moment to notice where the mind is at. Maybe a moment here to ask yourself, is there anything that you're looking for out of this practice this morning? And we'll find the breath here. Smooth and deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. We'll take 3 more breaths just like this. One more breath here. When you're ready, reach your arms out in front of you any amount more. We're gonna take the left hand and thread it underneath the right. You're gonna press the back of the right hand into the mat, or excuse me, the back of the left hand into the mat. You can tent your right fingertips by your face to help open up through the heart space, through the shoulders. Good morning, Svetlana. Good morning, Sandy and Elizabeth and Hannah. It's so nice to know that you're all here. We'll take 1 more breath here. And then when you're ready, slowly transition out. Reach your right arm forward. Unthread the left arm and reach it forward. And then when you're ready, you're going to thread the right arm underneath the left this time, pressing the back of the right hand into the earth. You can tent your right fingertips by your face and then use that left hand to open up the shoulders. Take 1 more breath here. And then when you're ready, send your left arm long and then send your right arm to meet your left. We'll take one more breath here. And then slowly make your way to your tabletop shape, setting up with shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. We're gonna find some rounds of cat and cow. So on your inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forward. And then exhale, round the spine, draw the chin in towards the chest. So we've got a few more. Inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forward. And exhale, round, draw the chin in towards the chest. Let's take 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale one more time. Inhale. And exhale. And then we'll make our way through center. As you're ready here, we're gonna come to a modified side plank. So left hand will be under left shoulder. We'll keep the left knee on the earth. You can kickstand the shin behind the knee. And we'll send the right leg long. And you'll reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Shoulders are stacked. Knit your ribs in. Root the sole of your right foot into the earth. Let's take one more breath here. Smooth and deep inhale. And exhale. Option to reach that top arm towards the front of your space, so opening up through the sidelines of the body. Option here to lift that right foot off the earth. You can have your right leg in line with hip. It can be hovering off the mat. You choose the height that's best for you. But wherever you are, flex those right toes. You can get any amount more length in that right leg, so there's a lot of strength here. If you'd like a little bit more challenge, maybe play with lowering that right leg an inch and lifting it up an inch. Leg stays in line with hip. Lowering down and lift. Maybe right arm comes back up towards the ceiling. Lowering down and lift. So really engaging the outer edge of the right leg. Let's do one more here, lowering an inch and lifting. Then when you're ready, draw that right hand to your right hip, bend the knee, and start to glide that right knee to the top of the mat. Take your time, and we'll find a low lunge here. When you're ready, reach your arms up, and exhale, let it go. Let's take one more inhale here, really getting length through the sidelines of the body. And then exhale, plant the hands down. Draw your right knee in to meet your left, and we'll set up for that modified side plank on the other side. Right hand under right shoulder, right knee stays down. We spin onto the sole of the left foot. We're gonna reach this left arm up towards the ceiling. We'll just take a breath here, rooted through the sole of the left foot. If you'd like a little bit more challenge here, maybe you reach that left arm towards the front of the space. And maybe you lift that left leg up off the mat. Flex the left foot. Make any adjustments that you need. If you'd like a little bit more challenge, maybe you play with lowering that left leg an inch and lifting it back up. Lowering and lifting. Left arm can reach up towards the ceiling at any point. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Let's do one more here, lower and lift. When you're ready, bring that top hand to your hip, bend the left knee. Take your time here. Start to draw that left knee towards the top of the mat and plant the left foot by the hand. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Stay for your exhale. Stay for one more inhale. And exhale, release the hands down to the mat. You're gonna allow your left knee to meet your right. And you'll plant both hands down on the mat, finding that tabletop shape again. We're gonna come into our high plank pose, option to keep the knees down if you prefer. If you'd like to come into a full high plank, you're gonna extend your right foot back and then your left foot back. I've been liking to keep my feet about hips width distance, so feel free to take that variation if you'd like. Then we think about shining the heart forward. So crown of your head is rooted towards the front of your space. Press in through the palms, inner arms pressing towards the front of the space. You're strong through the backs of the legs. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, drop the knees and sit your weight back on your heels, keeping the toes tucked. Take a moment here, straighten through the spine, relax the shoulder blades down your back. Tuck your ribs in. And then from here, you're going to reach your palms forward and flip the palms towards the front of your space. And then when you're ready, reach the arms up, lift the hips up off of your heels, engage the glutes as you do this, knit the ribs in. From here, you're going to lean over to the right side and then make your way through center. We're going to lean over to the left side, so nice side body stretch. And then come back through center. As you're ready, release the hands. You're going to step your right foot forward, coming into low lunge. And see here if you can lean a little bit forward onto the top of the right knee or the top of the left knee. You can bring your hands to your thigh, arch the back to your degree. And we just take 1 more breath here. You can untuck the toes if you'd like. And then when you're ready, we find half split pose. So we're going to start to straighten that right leg. Draw the right hip back, left hip forward. And your hands can be right near your right shin, or maybe you reach them forward towards the foot and fold forward. You're going to stay for 1 more inhale here. And then exhale, we'll start to bend into that right knee. Option here to grab your blocks. We're coming to runner's lunge. You're going to tuck your back toes and lift your knee. And from here, you're rooted into the sole of the right foot. You're on the ball of the back foot. Crown of your head shines forward. If you'd like here, maybe you sweep your right arm and then your left arm back behind you. So really strong through that left leg, or excuse me, that right leg. Really both legs. We'll stay for an inhale here and an exhale. Next inhale, we're going to plant the left hand down. A hand can be on block or on the earth, and then reach that right arm up. We'll stay for 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, you're going to plant your left knee down, and you're going to send your right foot to the back of the mat, finding that modified side plank pose. Option for full side plank if you'd like. And then as we did before, you're going to lift that right leg up off the mat. Reach that right arm forward. We just have 2 breaths here. You'll stay for an inhale and an exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly release. Right hand, right toe comes down to the mat. You're going to tuck the left toes and lift the right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. And then plant the right foot on the earth. Take anything that you need in your downward facing dog, bending into the knees. We'll just take 2 more breaths here. And then when you're ready, we're going to roll forward to high plank pose. Setting this up, feet can be about hips width distance if you'd like. Crown of your head shining forward. You're broad through the shoulders, strong through the entire back body and front body. Let's take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, drop the knees down, sit your weight back on your heels. We've been here before. You're going to flip your palms towards the front of your space and then reach your arms up. When you're ready, lift your hips up, engage the glutes. We lean over to the right side and then make our way through center. We lean over to the left side and then make our way through center. You can let your hands release. We're going to step that left foot forward this time. Take your time to set up your low lunge. And then from here, you're going to reach both arms up. And then draw your hands to your front thigh. You can lean a little bit forward onto the top of the right knee. Untuck the toes if you'd like. We'll take an inhale and an exhale. 1 more inhale And then exhale, we find that half split pose. So we straighten that left leg, flex the toes towards the face. Draw the left hip back, the right hip forward. Option to reach those hands so they're framing the foot and folding forward. Find a place that's best for you here. Let's take one more breath here. And then when you're ready, we're headed to our runner's lunge. Option to grab your blocks if you'd like. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and just set up here. We're rooted through the sole of the left foot. We're on the ball of the right foot. Crown of the head is shining forward. We're hugging the belly to spine. You're gonna send your left arm and then your right arm back behind you. We'll stay for an inhale and an exhale. Another inhale and exhale. We come into that twist here, so we're gonna plant the right hand down and reach the left arm up. Option to have that right hand on your block. We've got one more breath here. Smooth, deep inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. So we drop the right knee here and we'll send the left leg long, setting up for that modified side plank pose. If you'd like here, you can reach that left leg up and reach that left arm towards the front of the space. We'll take an inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, and we slowly release here. Left hand comes to the floor, left toe comes to the floor. We tuck the right toes and lift the left leg up and back, three-legged dog. We'll stay for an inhale, and then exhale, plant the left foot on the earth. Find your downward facing dog and take anything that you need here. And then see if you can find a breath in stillness. Maybe use this pause and quiet moment to just appreciate where you're at, how you're doing. What do you need or want in the rest of our practice together this morning? We'll take one more breath here. And then when you're ready, you're gonna lift the heels, bend the knees, take tiny steps or a hop to the top of the mat. We'll meet in forward fold. On your inhale, find your strong flat back. And then exhale, we fold. Next inhale, root to rise, reach all the way up. And then exhale, draw hands through heart center. On your inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And then exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale to your flat back. And then exhale, you're gonna step the left foot back behind you. We find that runner's lunge. We've been here before. From here, you're gonna reach your right arm and then your left arm back behind you. Crown of head shining forward. We'll stay for an inhale. And then exhale, plant the left hand, reach the right arm up. We stay for an inhale. And then exhale, we find that modified side plank again. Right hand comes down, extend the right arm long. Left knee is on the earth, reach that right arm up. We'll stay for an inhale. And then exhale, if you'd like, lift that right leg, reach the right fingertips towards the front of the space. One more inhale. And then exhale, release. We find three-legged dog, tuck the left toes, reach the right leg up and back. We'll take an inhale here, and then exhale, release the ball of the right foot down to the earth. And we'll set up for the same thing on the other side. When you're ready, lift the heels, bend the knees. Tiny steps or a hop to the top of the mat. On your inhale, find your strong flat back. And exhale, we fold. Next inhale, root to rise, reach all the way up. And exhale, draw hands to heart center. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale to find your flat back. And then exhale, we step the right foot back. We find runner's lunge, left foot is forward. This time we'll send our right arm back and our left arm back, lifting our chest off of our thigh. We'll take an inhale. And then exhale, we'll find the twist. Right hand comes down, left arm reaches up. We'll stay for an inhale and an exhale. We come to that modified side plank left. Next, drop the right knee down and then extend the left leg long. We'll take an inhale here. And then exhale, lift that left leg up. Reach that left arm forward if you'd like. One more inhale. And then exhale, release. Left hand, left toes come to the mat. Tuck the right toes, lift the left leg up and back. And then plant the left foot on the floor. We've got 3 breaths here. Take anything that you need. One more breath. When you're ready, we'll press into the right foot and lift the left leg up and back. We'll take an inhale here, and then exhale, draw that left knee in towards the nose and step the left foot in between the hands. When you're ready, we're gonna rise up to our crescent lunge. So you're gonna sweep the arms up by the ears. Find a soft bend in that back knee and you're on the ball of the back foot. Take a moment to adjust as you need to. Inhale to reach the arms up any amount higher. And then exhale, we'll find a twist. We're gonna send that right arm forward and that left arm back. Option to stay exactly where you are. Or maybe you deepen your twist by bringing that right arm or right elbow on the outer side of your left knee. You can stack the left hand on top of the right and press the palms together. Your gaze can be up towards your left elbow. It can be down towards the earth. You choose what's best for you. If you get a little wobbly, just take a moment, reposition. We'll take one more inhale. And then exhale, release. Hands come down, frame the left foot. We're gonna step the back foot to meet the front foot at the top of mat. So right foot meets left. Find that forward fold. On your inhale, find your strong flat back. And exhale, we fold. Next, inhale, root to rise. Reach the arms all the way up. And exhale, draw hands to heart center. From here, you're gonna draw your palms out in front of you and reach your arms up. Knit the ribs in. Find a soft bend in the knees. We'll take a side bend over to the right side and then make our way through center. Side bend over to the left side, and then we make our way through center. You can let the hands release here. We're gonna press into the left standing leg and draw the right knee in towards the nose. See if you can lift that right knee up any amount higher. You've got a soft bend in that left knee. And we're gonna find our airplane pose here. So we'll start by reaching the arms forward and sending the right leg back. And take your time to get there. I'm noticing my balance is not that great today. And then you're gonna sweep both arms back behind you, pinching the shoulder blades together. You can point or flex your right toes. Find a bend in that left knee. We'll stay for an inhale and an exhale. One more inhale. And then exhale, we'll release the right foot to meet the left. Inhale to sweep your arms all the way up. And exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale to find your strong flat back. And then exhale, plant the hands. You're gonna step to your high plank pose if you'd like. Knees can be lifted or they can be on the mat. We'll move through vinyasa. Knit your elbows into your ribs. Lower the chest halfway down and then all the way down to the mat. Tops of feet come to the earth. Inhale to lift your chest for low cobra and exhale, chest lowers. You're gonna make your way through your table and into your downward facing dog. And we'll take 3 breaths here. And then when you're ready, we'll set up for the same thing on the other side. So we'll press into the left foot and lift the right leg up and back. We'll stay for an inhale, and then exhale, draw that right knee into the nose, and step the right foot in between your hands. Next, inhale, we're gonna find our crescent lunge, so bending into the back knee just a little bit, reaching the arms up by the ears. Widen your stance as you need to. Inhale to reach the arms up, lengthening through the sides of the body, arch the back if you'd like. And then we'll find that twist. We're gonna send the left arm forward and the right arm back. And this might be where you stay. Or you might deepen the twist here, bringing the left elbow outside of the right knee. And you'll press the palms into each other to deepen your twist. Your gaze can be out to the side, up towards the right elbow or the ceiling, or maybe down towards your right foot. You choose what's best for you. We'll find the breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, your hands come down to frame your right foot, and we step the left foot to meet the right at the top of the mat. On your inhale, find your strong flat back, and exhale, we fold. Next, inhale, root to rise, reach the arms all the way up, and exhale, draw hands to heart center. From here, your palms will turn to face the front of the space, reach the arms up, soft bend in the knees. Lean over to the right side, and then come through center. Lean over to the left side, and then come through center. Let your hands release. This time we press into the right standing leg, and we'll lift the left knee to chest. See if you can lift the left knee any amount higher. Hug the belly to spine, broadness across the shoulders. We're gonna find that airplane pose here. So we'll transition by sending that left leg back and reaching the arms forward to start. You have a soft bend in that right standing leg. Left foot is pointed or flexed. And then sweep those arms back behind you. Let the shoulder blades pinch together. We'll stay for an inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale, and then exhale, allow the left foot to meet the right. Inhale to reach the arms all the way up, and then exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale to your flat back, and then exhale. This time we're gonna step the right foot back behind you, and then you're just gonna walk your hands inside of your legs for a wide-legged forward fold. Let your head draw down to the earth. And then here, you're gonna start to reach your arms forward. So your weight comes out of your heels and onto the tops of the toes, into the balls of the foot. And then walk your hands back. And we can do this a few more times, just playing with it as it feels good for you. Walk your hands forward, come to the balls of the feet, and walk your hands back. Let's do this one more time. Walk the hands forward, and then walk them back. We'll take some snake squats here. So you're gonna find your flat back and start to bend into the right knee. And then we'll switch sides, bending into the left. And just moving at your own pace here, coming as low down as you'd like or staying as lifted as you'd like. Just giving the inner thighs a nice stretch. We've got one more each side. Last one here. And then when you're ready, you're gonna find that runner's lunge again and step to your high plank pose. We'll move through our final vinyasa here. Staying for an inhale. Exhale, knit the elbows into the ribs, lower halfway down and all the way down. Inhale to low cobra, lifting your chest, and exhale, chest lowers. Make your way into your table, and we'll find a puppy pose here. So keep the hips lifted, reach the arms forward. Let's take one more breath here. And then when you're ready, find your tabletop shape and make your way onto your back. And we'll take our time to get there, lowering the back all the way down to the mat. Take a moment, let your shoulder blades fall onto the earth. And you can just start with windshield wipers, shifting the knees one side to the next. And we'll find a bridge pose from here. So you're gonna draw your knees up towards the ceiling. Your ankles are underneath your knees. You're gonna press your elbows into the earth and allow your shoulder blades to fall onto the mat. When you're ready, root through the heels, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Knit the ribs in, engage the glutes, lift the hips any amount higher, and engage the inner lines of the legs. Let's see if we can breathe here for 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale, and then exhale, slowly lower down. You can take a pause and hug your knees into your chest. Maybe you rock side to side, or maybe a little bit up and down your mat. And then when you're ready, you're gonna plant your feet down on the earth. You're gonna draw the soles of your feet together to touch and let the knees splay out wide to your degree. We're actually gonna take a bridge pose with this shape. So, as you're ready, you're gonna root through the sides of the feet, and you're gonna lift your hips up. So you're engaging your glutes, engaging the inner and outer lines of the legs. You can let those elbows find the earth. Let's take 3 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale, and then exhale, lower the hips down, draw the knees in towards each other. And you can draw the knees in towards the chest, rock a little bit left and right, a little bit up and down the mat. And then when you're ready, you're gonna plant your left foot on the floor and reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. You can take a few rolls of the ankle here. And then just take a moment, send your left leg long, release your hands from your right thigh, and see if you can reach that right leg up any amount higher. See here if you can let your right leg lower so that it hovers off the mat. And then lift it back up. Let's do 2 more here, lowering that right leg down, and then lifting it up. 1 more, lowering it down, and lifting it up. And then when you're ready, you're gonna come to figure 4, so crossing that right ankle over the top of the left knee. You can extend that left leg up towards the ceiling. Hands can come behind that left thigh. We're just here for 2 breaths. Just letting your body settle here. And then when you're ready, draw that left foot down to the earth, uncross the right ankle from the top of the left knee. And we're gonna lift the left leg up towards the ceiling this time, drawing hands behind the left thigh. And take a few rolls of the left ankle here, a few in one direction and a few in the other. You can send your right leg long and root the right heel into the earth. Release your hands from the back of your left thigh. See if you can lift that leg up any amount higher. And then maybe you play with lowering that left foot down so it hovers off the mat. And then using the strength of your leg to lift it up. Lowering it down and lifting it up. Last time, lowering it down and lifting it back up. Nice work. And we find that figure 4 here, allowing the left ankle to cross over the right knee. You can extend that right leg up towards the ceiling and bring your hands behind the right thigh. And allowing yourself to settle here just as you are. We'll take one more breath. You can bring the sole of your right foot down to the mat. Uncross the left ankle from the top of the right knee. Hug the knees into the chest and rock up and down your mat. Make your way to a comfortable seat at the top of your mat. And when you get there, just root your sit bones down into the earth. Find broadness and length through the spine and the shoulders. You can draw your hands to heart center. Let's take a closing breath together. Smooth and deep inhale. And exhale, let it go. The light in me shines and honors the light that is in each of you. Thank you so much for being here and making time this morning to practice with me. Always remember, we are stronger together. Namaste.